Welcome to Tweet the Leader You podcast, where we chat about realistic leadership theories. On today's podcast, we're going to be continuing the conversation with the National Black Canadian Summit, and it's so good to be here. We're in Halifax. Josh, how are you doing? The amazing co-host. What's going on, man?
It's happy to be here. Happy to talk to good guests.
Yeah, it's really good to be here. You know, young people is what we've been talking about so far, Josh, and how young people are the forefront, the now in our nation, our society today. And don't mind the background. We're having the conversation with people in our background who is connecting with each other. Now I want to talk about this amazing lady who's here, Vanessa Hartley. What's going on, Vanessa? How are you?
I can't lie. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay, and I'm feeling prepared as much as I can.
You're nervous. I didn't even know how to bring on the introduction. I was like, okay, Tom, what is the introduction anyway? Yeah, it's always good to have you, Vanessa. We met actually at REPAC, which is prosperity building different Afro-centered communities, and we both got installed to be on the Youth Council, which is connecting with other communities to do amazing work.
Yeah.
Vanessa, I want to start this conversation off. You're doing amazing things. I want to share, what are you doing currently in your work, your line of work? And yeah, you're a youth yourself, so yeah.
I am. As you said, I don't always say I'm a youth, but I am not feeling very youthful because I do a lot. I do. And so at the moment, I work for the Prep Academy, so we support African Nova Scotia students in accessing post-secondary education. And so I do that as my full-time role as a community lead. And then in my spare time, I volunteer with the SEED board. I've been with SEED for about 2 years now as the chair, and so we fight for environmental injustice in Shelburne, Nova Scotia. And then this evening, so it has been a couple of months of prep for this evening. It's a big night, and I'm blessed to be here with a room full of beautiful Black folks across the world. And so we have a lot of power in this now. And to be in that now is very valuable.
I agree.
Yeah, sure. I mean, of course, being here at the summit, what I've been asking all the kind of guests to come on is just how was your experience so far, and
Oh, it's been amazing. It's been beautiful. Having the time to spend with Madame Jean has been memorable for lifelong learning.
And she's very energetic.
Very, yes. Empathetic. Kind, and just a whole human, like that light just shines. And so feeling very honored and having lots of gratitude in this moment.
Gratitude, and that's one of the things that we reflect on as we think about the quote. No, not the quote, the motto. The time is now. Let's just put that into perspective right now. What does that motto mean to you for this summit? The time is now.
I think our time is now for action. But my question is, what will you do with that time? You know? And so I'm giving you a little preview here.
I'm giving you a preview.
But yes, I think that we can indicate the present and the future and the past, but what we do in those times is more important.
That's amazing. Giving everyone a scope of what we can do in order to, and that's important. And I'm so happy that that's why we're bringing people together. And this is the reason why we're going to be doing a recording through these episodes, is because we want to highlight to the community that this is happening, that people are hearing us, and we're working, and now we need more people to come on board after hearing the amazing conversations, the amazing topics that's going to be happening. And it's just really amazing, Vanessa, just to be in this moment with amazing people. Like you said, people who travel from across the country just to be to this summit, just to bring change and for us to start action. I love it. Yeah.
Kind of another question we've always been asking all the guests that come on here is kind of like maybe your goal for the summit, or maybe a message.
Ooh, okay. A goal or a message? I think my message is to the youth. We're not heard enough. And when I say the youth, I forget to include myself in that message. But as youth, we are underrepresented, we're undervalued in the tables that mean the most. And so my message is to put yourself in those rooms where your voice and an ally leadership
Yeah.
is not there.
Yeah,
And so
it's not.
that reflection,
Yeah.
like folks bring a very youthful perspective.
Right.
As a young African Nova Scotian,
Yeah.
that's a lot right there.
Powerful.
That perspective is
Yeah.
valuable.
Yeah.
And so my message is knowing and understanding that you have value in your
Yeah.
words and experiences as Black people.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What you just said brings history for people to know.
And that's the youth talking.
The youth talking.
It's the
And
youth.
From a youthful perspective. Okay, hashtag youth perspective. Hashtag youth matters as well. It's just important for us to continue to
Yeah.
move forward in that.
Yeah.
Vanessa, we always close a Tweet the Leader podcast with a word or a saying or quote to inspire people within the community. What is your word, quote, or saying that you want to leave with? People are going to be engaged to move forward and to take action.
Resistance.
Wow. Why did you say resistant?
It's a sneak peek.
Stay tuned. We'll be having Vanessa Hartley back on because we need to talk more about that. Resistance is very key. And that's something that's powerful as well in itself. At Tweet the Leader podcast, we encourage young people to be onto the podcast, and we are so excited to have you on this podcast, and we look forward to more conversations. As you continue to move forward, let's continue to be change. How can we be the change is the question. What is your role of change is the question. Hey, reflect upon these goals and let's continue to move forward. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the next episode.